All right. Good afternoon, everyone. September 19, 2019, and ABBV takes the lead at 56%. So before we go that, and let's go to the charts, AAP exited this morning with let's go to the numbers. There we are. AAP exited with 313. We got into trade at 1120, got out at 1363 with a 21.7% profit, and about we got in somewhere back here. But the bottom line is we exit with profit. And remember what Mark McAvini says: you exit with a profit, you get your capital back, you get back to play. That said, let's move on to the leader of the chart. The leader of the chart is ABBV. ABV is still holding the line. It's looking for a midfield exit. And we have lost leaders of 67 trades to get rid of. 67, not bad. We were at 73. Recall, 73 2 days ago. We're at 67. That took six dead leaders are gone. And moving on now, our second place is holding on to CBS. Now remember, CBS has a problem, and the problem is that it owes us a lot of money. And as I said before, if it owes you the money, go back and get them. And here we are. It owes $27.36, and we're holding on to about $400. It's still money in our pocket, reducing this nut to a much more manageable. Going on to Tau. Over at Tau, we have Tau owes us $242. We are still in long defense. We still have until about January, and it's running 426. Oh, wait, look at that. 426, 442. We are almost ready to retire a lost leader to the winner's circle. Come on, Tau. Keep going. Moving on now down to XLK. XLK is, where are you? There you are. XLK is here. Now remember, XLK owes us on the big nut 1782, but we're not going after 782. We're going after the 268. Why? SMT is a low-hanging fruit. And why are we going after SMT? Because they are a dead lost leader. There's no way I'm going to get my money back from them. But you know what? They were a technology stock. It has a technology stock. XLK is going to pay for it, and XLK has moved to $103. So we only got about $163 to go, and then we can retire this off the field. Moving on down, Monster. Oh, good, a little bit of a surprise here. Monster, recall last week, Monster was way down here in the dumps, and got to keep adjusting my screen here. I got to clean some notes up. I got some crazy notes here, guys. Sorry about that. Get a little bit carried away with Professor Scatterbrain here. And so, as you can see, we got into this trade, as I said earlier, we got into this trade on Monster because it owes us 174. And then look what it did. It did all this craziness. I mean, you know, Monster and T minus during this jalopy time was really very irritating. But the bottom line is it's moving in the right direction. We are now only 237 from getting our getting benchmark, getting break even on our trade, and then hopefully we'll be on to the 174. And that said, let's go on now to Quad, last and final for the Alpha League. And Quad owes us $418. No, not, come on, Quad. Oh, but look, we have a nice little doji down here, and that's a nice little indication of a turnaround. If Quad moves up, quickly moves ahead, when we can get it to 14, get our money back. That said, let's move on now to the Tigers League. Tigers did not have any exits today, but Dominion went to, look at that, Dominion went to the front of the line, from the back of the line. Remember, Dominion was down here last week along with WBA, and it's decided to join its own, march to its own drum. It was 467. We're at 220. Not bad. $240 more, and we'll retire another lizard to the winner's circle. Moving on now to IYR. At IYR, it owes us $743, and it's at 150. It's still in the march direction. Like I said, we're not going to get all our money back on one single trade, but if we're able to reduce that nut and turn our losers to winners, that's what the whole purpose about this is about. Moving on now to T minus. T minus, finally, you see how the jalopy I told you about earlier? T minus and Monster could have used the same charts and saved some digital time. But the bottom line is that Monster, T minus, I apologize, is moving around. It's $31, not a big deal of money, but it's moving in the right direction, and we have until December. Come on, T minus, get your act together. Okay, a little disappointment here on SPY. SPY fell down. It was up. Well, actually, it's interesting. The close is on top of each other, but yesterday we were like $100 and something ahead. Now we're at $55, but still, is in the ballpark. 308 would make it. And finally, our last position is here at WBA, Walgreen. They owe $5.95. They owe the Tigers. I'm sorry, they own the Tigers $169, and they're behind. But we're gonna watch out, keep an eye on our stop limit, and that is a call for the day for the Tigers and the Alpha League. And thank you for the winners in circles.